This edition of Football Friday is presented by the West Virginia Lottery. When you play, West Virginia wins.
On WVUSports.com, Tony Caridi along with Coach Dwight Wallace. We are in Round Rock, Texas, just outside of Austin, as the Mountaineers get set for their first ever Big 12 road game against the Longhorns of Texas. Dwight, what's the biggest challenge now for this football team that has been cheered for by the fans over the last 4 games, now to come out onto the road, 100,000 people? What's the biggest challenge?
Well, I think there's several things. Just the travel itself sometimes can be an issue, but I've got a feeling the coaches have done a good job preparing them for that, going through the itinerary, saying, look, here's what we're going to do. The plane lands here. We do this. We do that. And they've spelled out the itinerary pretty well. When it comes game time, you kind of have to somehow manifest your own energy. I mean, you don't have that crowd there to help you like you have had at home. So in some ways, it can really unify you as a team. I think it can really pull you better, bond you, and I think it's a neat time to really draw your team together with coaches and players and all.
Offensively, of course, West Virginia exploding for the 70 points last Saturday against Baylor. You've watched Texas on tape. What do you see?
Well, what's to worry? I mean, they've got an offense that's ranked in passing and ranked in running. You've got a defense that's nationally ranked. They returned a kickoff 100 yards and they blocked the kick. So I don't know what's to worry about, but there's a ton to prepare for. Great athletes, very deep. But it'll be interesting. I'm looking forward to the matchup. I really think our offensive line going to have a challenge because they got 2 great defensive ends to block and some others. And but I feel like our guys are kind of ready. We're at that point in the season. It's time to take on the big boys, and we're doing just that.
Mentally, how do you think West Virginia's defense will respond after last week's performance? That was tough on them. They heard about it all game Saturday. They heard about it all week long. Can you bounce back?
Well, yeah, and you have to. And I think the coaches, from what I hear, were pretty positive with the players and teaching, and I think that's a good thing. Baylor's not a bad offense. They're going to get a lot of points against a lot of folks, so we learn maybe against the best. I don't know. But we'll have our challenges tomorrow. Great speed again vertically. Got some running backs this time. We're going to have to really learn how to tackle and tackle well because these guys are going to have to grapple them to get them down.
It may only be the first Saturday of October, but the implications of this game will have a long-lasting effect as to who wins the Big 12 Conference Championship. Pre-game coverage on MSN Radio begins at 6. Kickoff is set for 7. Along with Coach Dwight Wallace, I'm Tony Caridi on WVUSports.com.